Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hey, I can hear you now.
I'm just, there you go. I think I'm just gonna leave your stream so I can see the chat.
Hey, no worries.
There you go. All right.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Oops. Yeah. No, let me blow this up so I can. There you go. Cool.
Awesome. So I'm very new to the deck. I've only been playing with it for about a week now, but I've been really enjoying it.
Uh-huh.
I really appreciate you taking the time out of this. Like I said, I really value that you're gonna run through this with me. If you have to go at any point, totally get it. You know, you're doing me a favor. So one and first and foremost, thank you so much.
No problem.
So this is a list that I think was one of your results. Is there anything that jumps out to you that like you've changed since then? I think this is pretty up to date from what I've been able to see, but I'm open to making any changes or adjustments if you think it's necessary.
Okay, so I was talking to Martin,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I mean, I played it pretty late last night. It was like I think I started league like 11:30 last night,
Yeah,
and so I was talking to him, and I think we cut the Cabal therapy in
that
the main
hasn't
deck,
impressed me. Yeah,
and we moved the Cavern of Souls to the main deck
I like that.
because it helps in like the like control matchups.
Yep.
Now, um, for the sideboard, I think I added a Abrupticate to my sideboard,
I like
but
that. Yeah.
like if you want something else, it's also okay. I'm not really sure like what I want is I think I saw something like he had a Flusterstorm, but I don't know if it really matters. Like,
Yeah.
uh, I like Decay. Um, for leagues, sometimes having like another piece of a graveyard hate is also good because a lot of people play Black and Red Reanimator in leagues.
Yep. I run
But
into
I
it pretty
think this
often.
is fine. Also, I had two Thoughtseize instead of the split of Duress and Thoughtseize.
Okay.
But it's also something that like I was talking to Neil and he was like, because if you put two Thoughtseize, let's say in a Doomsday pile, sometimes the life loss could be relevant. But
Yep.
I think we're just gonna go with two Thoughtseize is fine.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty much the same thing I was playing last night.
Okay, I'm good with that. Yeah, I've played both with one Thoughtseize, one Duress, and two Thoughtseize, and it's been mostly irrelevant most of the
Mm-hmm.
time. Cool, I'm good with this.
All right.
Yeah, and I would say my biggest weakness so far is finding the more direct lines. Like I find myself passing the turn a lot, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
just because it's not always as immediately obvious to me how to close immediately. I'm getting better with it, but that's where I find myself a little more on the struggle bus.
Gotcha.
And like anything that's a non-obvious pile, obviously, and I think that comes with experience and time. And that's, I've been trying to like watch a lot of streams, and sometimes it's just there are other scenarios too, like when you like go for a turn one in the blind and you hit, like let's say you go for a turn one with daze backup or something like that, and you don't have to daze back, and you need to build a pile in the blind that like works around X, Y, or Z, but you don't know what you're playing around. Like those are the situations where I'm not sure like what to play around and try to build to win, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, so usually, it really depends what your hand looks like.
Sure,
Let's
sure.
let's say if you have a Dark Ritual land, Doomsday, and like Force of Will. So like, then you probably just have to worry about like no getting wastelanded and not being able to cast Thassa's Oracle.
Yeah.
But again, it really depends like on the consistency of the rest of your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a keep.
Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at. I tend to like the cantrip heavy hands, especially with a little bit of disruption. They tend to be slower though, but obviously that seems to be okay.
Right. Forest and go. Okay. Yeah, it just gets a ponder here.
Now, would you ponder off a C?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you save the fetch land for the brainstorm.
Okay.
And again, you're just looking for Doomsday here.
Yeah. So shuffle this.
Hold on. I think it got a little blurry for a second. Oh, yeah. Is that 2 lands and a forcible?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, shuffle that.
All right. So we got days for days.
Yeah. Which could be pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Fun. Didn't want to do anything, I guess.
Okay. So
Right,
I like
so now you play the fetch land.
and brainstorm.
Yeah, brainstorm. Mm-hmm.
So I like putting back one of the dazes, maybe both
No, you
dazes.
can put the dark ritual.
Both dark
Don't need
rituals.
one.
Oh, so one dark
Just
ritual
just one.
and a
Yeah,
daze.
and then, no, put one of the lands, I guess. You can put the Meyer back. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And then
I don't hate thought
well,
seizing
Thought
here.
Seizing is okay here because if they try to veil, you just daze back. Yeah, I guess you just Thought Seize them.
Yeah, because
I'll just get another underground sea probably.
yeah. I also want to know what we're dealing with here.
Yeah, it's strange.
Whoa.
Oh, it's this deck. All right, so
I'm inclined to just take the force here.
yeah, I was gonna say it's definitely either force or ponder.
Yeah, I agree. Ponder, like, because we can play around that force for days right now.
That's kind of interesting.
And we can daze the ponder easily.
Well, they're gonna if they draw blue source, then they're going to.
Oh yeah.
For you. Wow. It's a problem that we don't have a cantrip, so we don't know when we're gonna find a Doomsday.
Yeah.
I mean, what's your gut feeling here? Because I don't know if I have an answer for that one. Like, as you don't care about Icewind Coddle, you don't care about Oko
Or abrupt decay.
Decay is easy for us to play around it.
I think
So
we take the
ponder,
force
Yeah,
because I think we take the force. Because if we do find something action, we want to be able to go off, and it can daze the Oko if he manages to curve out. We don't care about the Ice Fangs.
Okay, all right, go ahead. Then force seems fine.
I don't love it, but his hand is pretty garbage unless he manages to find a blue source here.
Yeah, and then if they draw an astrolabe, then you definitely daze it.
Yeah.
Oh, they just haven't found anything.
Mm-mm. That was a sketchy keep, I think, on his part.
Very.
Yeah.
Very. All right, that's not bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's play the Lindsay go. So now there's an argument if they actually find like a blue source, you can cast one of the days and then like bounce a land for the second one.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Uro. I like
Ah, you can
casting the
play this.
Strix. Yeah.
Yeah. And if you find a Doomsday again or a cantrip, you,
Mm-hmm. I don't mind playing that
actually,
out.
you have 7 cards in hand, right? Yeah, don't play it.
Don't play it.
Nah, well, hang on a
My only
second.
my only reason is we're two lands off of Hardcast Force, and that puts us
Okay,
one
no,
land off it.
play this one. Yeah,
Otherwise, I normally wouldn't if we weren't close, but we have 2 forces in hand.
right. Okay. So that's what I
So
was thinking. Like maybe you cast the first days and then bounce in with the other one.
I see. So Hardcast the days here.
I think so, because we're not close to getting to.
Yeah.
And it, yeah, go ahead. So hit okay, and then
Yep.
nowadays, yeah. Because if we find a Doomsday, Days is still a live card, anyways.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. So just play Underground Sea, and then Dark Ritual. Well, do you even need to Dark Ritual?
No, but is there any reason not to either?
Probably not. Yeah, just Dark Ritual Doomsday then. And now it's when the Camera Souls in the main deck really shines.
Yep.
Because if you stack Tassa's Oracle and Cavern of Souls, they can't beat you.
Yeah. Okay, so this is where I kind of struggle is like how to make a quick pile that like gets through control in this
Yeah.
situation. So obviously we want Cavern of Souls, we want
Correct.
Thassa's Oracle.
And honestly, you can put Street Wraith,
Yeah, and Edge of Autumn.
Edge, and you can put like a cantrip.
Okay, so these are kind of the piles that I tend to make anyway, so I'm not too far off. So something like
You can just put another cantrip really because and the Edge of Autumn, yeah.
yeah, so like draw into preordain, cycle.
Yeah. You can we can probably even pass a turn again. It's
Yeah.
not a big deal.
Yeah,
Because the only way they're gonna have to interact with you is like removal and counter magic.
yeah.
And
All right.
having 0 cards in the deck plus Cavern of Souls kind of takes care of both of those.
Yep. So Oracle on the bottom.
Yeah, that's fine.
Then
And you can put Cavern on top and then
Cavern on top.
No, I mean Cavern on top of the.
Okay, yeah, and then the 2 cyclers and preordain.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can say go. Also, like Baleful Strix is a devotion 1.
Yeah, so that
So-
helps.
Like, if for some reason you want to combo 1 turn before,
Yep.
you can probably beat that too.
Yep.
Yeah, they can brainstorm as much as they want though.
Yeah, there's pretty much nothing they can do in this. Yeah, I've been playing a list. My list that I've been playing with is slightly off yours with the Cavern main, and I've found similar things. That's sure.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, at the showcase, like the first round of the top 8, I played against this deck.
Yeah.
Or something similar to like Snow Control. Yeah, go ahead, just preordain.
Yeah.
And just draw one of the. It doesn't matter which one you draw.
Yeah. We'll just pass.
Hang on a second. What is that? Did you? Oh no, you put Cavern on top of Thassa's Oracle, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Then don't just pass them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first round on top 8, I played against some kind of Snow Control deck, and I remember that I had 1 card left in the deck, but I had Cavern and Thassa's Oracle in my hand.
Yeah.
But I knew for sure that like if I just pass a turn and then cast the next turn, there's nothing they can do about it. So I was like,
Yep. There's no rush, and they have very little pressure.
Be patient.
Yeah. The amount of pressure they put down is basically Quaddles, or if they manage to get Uro going, which they obviously don't right now. So.
Yeah, and you have enough counter magic to just fight on the stack.
Yep.
Yeah, so next time you just double cycle and
End it.
we're gonna need to.
Yeah, so this is good to know because the pile that you suggested is very close or exactly what I would have built on
Right.
my own.
Yeah, but it's good because we have the Cavern in the main deck.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I've been playing a list with the Cavern main deck, so that's exactly how I've been playing it.
And you can float a black man, that's fine.
Yep.
They might just concede here actually.
Yeah, when they see this, they will. Or if they don't know how it interacts, they could, I guess, try to abrupt decay.
Please do.
Yeah, because they don't know how
But in this
this.
case, even if they have one decay, it doesn't matter because
Yep.
you have the Baleful in play.
And even if the devotion's 0, it's still.
Right.
Okay.
All right. So.
Rebs.
Yeah, so you bring all the red cards. Fluster Storm is good. You can bring the
Veils.
I think I like Veil.
Yeah.
I think I brought all the 1-mana interactions. I'm not sure about Carpet because
I don't think it's necessary because they can play around it with Astrolabe.
yeah. So what I like to take out, I like to take out the Lysite Diamond.
Yeah.
Oh, then you can swap the Swamp for the Bayou because they don't attack your mana. So
No, that makes sense.
it's 1-for-1. Yeah. Windows Vault can come out.
Okay.
I'm trying to know what else to take out. Oh, and the Baleful Strix, I think.
That makes sense. So we have one more cut. I don't.
When you taking, you can either take Paddle or one of the Dark Rituals. No, I think I like Daze. Daze is okay against them.
You like Days?
I do. I think.
Okay. Okay. The only reason that I don't is I feel like these games tend to go long in game 2 and 3, and Days becomes less powerful there. But I understand that makes sense too. Like it was very good last game too. So.
So the thing is, so the Paddle. So the only reason I sometimes think about keeping Paddle is because since we have more red cards now.
Yeah.
It's funny, but sometimes like Paddle is a red mana for the Pyroblast. But I think Dark Ritual might be kind of meh because.
Okay. That makes sense because
you're not really trying to go too fast against a deck that has counter magic, right? So.
Okay, I'm good with that.
This is probably fine.
Yeah, we want at least some sort of protection up.
Right.
This seems reasonable.
Yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
So just for an exercise of like how the deck works, if you drew a Dark Ritual and they didn't have counter magic, this is a turn 1 kill, right?
So, yeah, so you would then be able to brainstorm. Let's see here. You would, if we drew.
Okay. Well, maybe we can just go over that.
Yeah. So I've tried with the double cantrip and the pedal. You have the ability to go into the LED, kill off the LED. Yeah, I have to like actually see it all in front of me, but I know that with 2 cantrips and 2 mana sources and the Dark Ritual, you can make it all work. I just don't know all of it like off the top of my head.
Okay. Well, hang on a second. I do love to set up like a pure predict.
Yeah.
So.
But not. Would you do the first turn?
Well, that's what I was thinking because if you fetch and you cast a Ponder. We can do that, but I don't know if we need to do this early though. No, just play Underground Sea and Ponder.
Okay.
I've done that a few times in the past. Like I would fetch just so I can set up a predict.
Yeah.
But I don't. It might be incorrect. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too greedy.
Yeah, I don't like burning the pedal just to draw 2 because it's like 2 for 2. It's basically cycling 2 into 2.
Oh no. So what I would do is like you fetch the Delta.
Oh, I see. And then the next turn.
The Underground put it in your hand.
Yeah.
And you just the third card from the.
I see.
You would get rid of.
I see. That makes sense. I don't I like the third
I can't
land.
remember the blue card. Which one's the blue card there?
Brainstorm. Brainstorm Thoughtseize Scalding Turn.
Huh.
I don't like none of this is action, so I don't love it. And we already have 3 mana sources: a Force of Will, a Brainstorm, and a Predict.
Well, Thoughtseize is not terrible.
Right.
Um,
And Brainstorm's always good, and it's our only other cantrip that's solid. Actually, I don't mind keeping all of this.
I, it's
It's close.
yeah, it's very close. No, I think you keep it. Draw the Thoughtseize and then the Brainstorm. Leave
Okay.
the Tarn as the last one.
All right, that's how I would have sequenced it if we did keep it. Yeah.
And I don't think they played discard spell, so you don't need to do anything.
Most snow lists don't.
That would be a reason for you to play a paddle. Like,
Yeah.
If you needed to Brainstorm in their turn.
Yeah. And they don't. They generally like. I've seen a couple counterbalance lists floating around recently, but for the most part, there's no 2 mana spells that are essential to counter either.
Right.
We do have the Force in a pinch. Now he is representing Veil here,
Yeah.
and I think he's going to do that for the rest of the game.
All right, so you can play the Delta.
Part of me wants to fetch Brainstorm here and set up a Predict now.
Yeah, go ahead and do that then. I think that's probably okay.
Do we want a green source for Veil later?
No, I think well. Since you have a Dark Witch in your hand, you can. It doesn't really matter what you grab.
So I'm thinking Tropical.
Yeah, you get the Tropical. That's fine.
Okay.
And then you can. I don't think. Well, no. Cast with the Tropical. Cast the Brainstorm with the Tropical. If for some reason they decide to counter this. Oh, okay. Alright,
Interesting.
so this is what you're gonna do. You're going to put Tassa Zork was back first,
Yep, I agree with that.
and you can put Doomsday.
Okay.
You could almost try to jam in here
Part of me wants to.
because
We go for it again. Well, we don't have another ritual, but we're not far off from it either.
you have a pedal, and you most likely going to draw 2 cards next turn, anyways.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, draw 3 cards. I mean, they definitely have some kind of interaction, right? Because
They're not doing anything. So they probably, I'm guessing they have Force Veil. That's my guess.
probably.
So we lose to that.
Okay, then go ahead. Just play the pedal and say go then.
Like,
I think it might be better for us to just predict end of turn at 1 point.
okay. Because they're going to play off curve by representing that Veil pretty much indefinitely here.
Mm-hmm.
And that benefits us more, I think.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. See, that's when Daze is kind of clutch.
Yeah. Because they're not going to play out Oko here unless they don't have Veil.
I mean, if they do, it'd be sweet.
Yeah. Well, they're not representing Veil anymore. I think we let this
that's
resolve.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do we burn this pedal to predict away the other Doomsday?
That's a good question.
Then we draw Oracle. Although next turn we can Thought Seize off this pedal and then jam.
Yeah, that works, too.
I think that's better.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. So just draw. All right, so I guess we started turning with the Thoughtseize. Let's see what they do.
Yep.
I mean, for sure they had a Veil there.
I'm inclined to force back here.
I think so, yeah.
Pitch. Predict.
Pitch Brainstorm, I think. Because if
Brainstorm.
you need to rebuild, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Either he goes down to 1 or we see if the coast is clear. So
it's Veil.
It's Veil, Force of Will, Drown in the Lock.
Okay, so you take the Force of Will then.
Yep.
Oh, no, second. Okay, never mind. Because if you take the Drown in the Lock, they don't have a blue card.
That's true, but none of it's relevant. We can win off of this regardless.
Correct. Yeah, so just go ahead and Dark Ritual, Doomsday.
So we need Thassa's Oracle, Cavern of Souls.
You can put Edge.
Street Wraith.
And I mean, I don't think the other ones really matter. So you put Edge, Street Wraith, Cavern, and Thassa's Oracle, right?
Yep. And then maybe just...
Well, you need to go through the pile kind of quick, so...
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what we can do. I guess another cantrip.
Yeah, it's probably fine. Yeah, it's probably fine. Just put a cantrip, I guess.
Alright.
Like, Unearth, like, cycles for free, and they can't counter, but...
Yeah, I mean... Okay, let's do that Unearth, yeah. Instead of a cantrip.
Because then they can't counter with the Drown in the Lock.
Yeah. All right, so Oracle or Cavern on the or Oracle on the bottom. Oh.
Oops.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Oracle on the bottom. Cavern. Street Wraith.
I'll put the. Oh. Okay.
We can.
No,
no, we're good.
I think I would put the Edge of Autumn like right on top.
Why? Because then we don't have.
On top of the last two cards you put. I'm sorry.
Okay, so.
Yeah, Edge, and then those two.
Okay. Because we want to cycle Unearth.
Because even if they play an Oko now, I don't think they have enough of a clock to.
They kept 10. Or 2 cards. Well, they know that they need to get something going. And with, I think Oko...
If they tap the green land, you can also predict them.
Say that again?
I said if they tap the green land,
oh, yeah.
You can even predict them if you want to. I don't...
Does it benefit us to predict ourselves here?
You get to the pile faster.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that might be worth doing.
Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, if they tap out, I guess. Well, we basically don't know their hand anymore, right? Because they just brainstorm.
That's true.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay, so they're gonna probably represent Veil again.
Yep. Or not.
Or not. Okay. All right. Well, then maybe just predict yourself, I guess. So Street Wraith is under, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll go to 1 in deck. Yep.
Correct, but then you're gonna win next turn.
Yep. I was making sure that we're not going too low.
You can actually cast Thassa's Oracle next turn. If something goes wrong, you can still like unearth it back.
Yep.
You're gonna have Cavern, so just cast off Tropical and Cavern.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's...
So next turn we can cycle Street Wraith, Edge of Autumn into the last 2.
Correct.
And is there anything that he had? I guess Stifle, if he was running it, would be the only thing that beats us.
Well, we're not gonna get to the bottom of the pile next turn because uh,
Well, we'll draw one. We'll have 3 in deck.
but they're not casting any creatures right now anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah, that's true.
And the way it was set up, like even if they, for instance, like surgical to try to mess up your pile,
It doesn't matter.
no.
Yeah, the big issue with their deck against us is they have just no pressure.
Yeah. Yeah, you just pass a turn again because
Yeah, no point.
right.
Yeah, even if he were to flash this in,
Yeah.
Oko, next turn,
So it would take 4, go to 4. Yeah, it's fine.
we could at most take 4, and we're good. There's that. Yep.
There's it. Oh, cool. Yep. We'll take 4.
Then we're gonna go to 2. We'll be fine.
Oh, we don't even need to because you're just gonna cycle an Earth at the end of the turn,
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
and then you're gonna cycle the Edge of Autumn,
Yeah. Okay.
which means that that original plan that I said when we made the pile, like just an Earth, it was probably correct instead of predicting ourselves. But
Yeah.
we're so ahead in this game that it turned out that it didn't matter.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the things that I find myself trying to do, I think to my own detriment, is trying to close the game
Mhm.
at the expense of exposing myself to counter magic when I don't need to. What just happened there.
Right. Mm. Yep, as long as you name Merfolk, you're good.
I can do this.
We passed a turn what, like 3 times in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Cavern Souls just makes this matchup so much
Trivial. Yeah. It makes it trivial, and again, like if they had like a really fast Uro or something like that with real quick pressure, it may have been a little bit different, but they have that deck just has no pressure.
Yeah, I think in those cases, then you try to make a pile that has like a brainstorm and a fluster storm maybe somewhere in there,
Yeah.
and then you try to cast Thassa's Oracle maybe with 1 or 2 cards in the deck. I don't know.
Yeah, that can make sense.
I think the worst thing is like it's if they go like turn 3 Oko
Yep.
with a Astrolabe in play.
Yeah. And then they can start clocking.
Yeah, it's like a somewhat like a real clock at this point, but
Yeah,
if
because
they
I mean,
just do what they did last game, like when they just draw goal, like and then they tap their green source to play a summon hybrid, then
yep.
makes things a whole lot easier.
Yeah, I have found the only matchup that I really feel like truly lost against, and it's still like a 30 to 40%er is Rug Delver. Like that one just feels like you are genuinely at a like a starting disadvantage right off the bat.
And it feels like it's in like a field battle.
Yeah, this feels like a mulligan, but I guess the brainstorm makes it a different story.
Oh, I think I kind of know what they're playing, so it's kind of meh.
Okay.
Because I think they're playing Espravile today.
Okay, yeah, I know this guy. He was on Espravile yesterday. I know that. He's new to Legacy.
I mean, he's got a Doomsday in their hand. That's why I don't want to shove it back because so many games you lose just because you can't find a Doomsday.
Yeah.
I think you can keep it.
All right.
And then if we find like a dark ritual like a force of will, then this hand is like really really good.
Yeah. The only issue with this is like meddling mage on Doomsday becomes a problem.
I mean, if they do that without,
They don't know we're
if since
on.
they're new, well, I mean, also I don't know how many people have played against you.
No, not many.
Yeah, so it's less likely to happen. I mean, it happened to me last night, but I think they looked up my name, so
Yeah. Do
it's
we
like,
want to just ship it here?
yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, with the meddling mage deck, that's one of the lists that I like. Just really like to try to win the same turn against if I can.
Oh yeah, yeah. I play a vial.
I think so.
Hmm.
Ninjas.
Oh, ninjas. Okay. All right. We don't have to worry about melee mage then.
Yep. Just lots of soft counter magic.
So now this Baleful Strix looks
Pretty all
better.
right. Yeah.
Oh, that card's a pain in the ass, but not. Oh yeah, because it can turn that thing into a 4/4
Yep.
like immediately.
Yeah.
um. Okay. So.
Kind of like
Oh,
brainstorming
okay.
end of
So ninjas
turn.
doesn't play wastelands.
Say that again.
So ninjas doesn't play wastelands.
They don't play. I've seen lists that run there's too much variance in the lists that are around. I've seen it with and without, because they do run days. So some lists do run Wasteland to pair with it. Um, I don't know.
I was just wondering if it'll be. I think it's worth you brainstorming here actually.
Off an island or a sea?
I don't see. Gotta see.
Okay.
Because we're not gonna be able to use the Lies Eye Diamond like reliably here. So ideally, you find another fetch land in this
Yeah.
3 card.
Cool. I think we put back.
Ooh,
Not great.
no. I mean, we're gonna have to draw like a bad card anyways.
I think we draw the
I guess
diamond.
Lies Eye Diamond. We'll draw
Yeah.
the Thassa's Oracle, I guess.
You want to draw the Oracle?
Yeah, because like let's say for Dark Ritual and then we already have the Oracle in hand, then the only thing we need to put in the pile is like a Cavern of Souls and just cast Oracle from our hand.
Okay.
But LEG feels really bad when they're playing a deck that has Force of Will.
Yeah, that's true.
The other thing here, you could play Bloodstained Mire, fetch like a Black Source, play Paddle, and play Doomsday and say go.
That's
Um,
true. We can
and then
force
just
back.
Force it. So what?
Yeah, because we can force back.
Right. And again, since we have Thassa's Oracle in hand, we could possibly make a pile that just puts a Cavern Soul in there and like yeah, I think you just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, because we can cycle into it pretty quick. The worst he can do is 4 damage, or if he Fallen Shinobis or whatever that dude is, Yuriko, he can do, like, if he happens to have a force on top, he can do 5 damage.
Yuriko's scary, but
Yeah.
it's just
Like-
like one of those matches. Like, I don't think it gets better if we.
Yeah, I don't disagree. Like, I think the most damage we're taking next turn is 5.
Right, yeah, because Yuriko into I guess 6, right? Yuriko and Force of Will on top.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 6.
If they don't force here, then we can possibly even make a. Oh, okay. All right, so put Cavern of Soul somewhere in there. um, let's see what we can do. So you can put a Street Wraith.
We feel comfortable with that life loss? Going to 9?
I mean, they're gonna swing for 4. I'm trying to see if we can make a pile that we go. Let me see. So if you. assuming we're gonna have Force of Will and Baleful Strix in our hand next turn. Um. Hmm. So if we draw Street Wraith next turn, cycle into Brainstorm, there'll be 3 cards left in the deck.
What if we grabbed Street Wraith next turn into predict whatever, draw Cavern of Souls, Lotus Petal,
Okay.
something like
That,
that,
that seems okay. That seems okay.
because we still have backup.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that seems okay.
And we bin, it doesn't matter, so we'll bin
Just
Pyroblast.
Okay.
So we grab, okay. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah, that part is cool because we can also hold Force Will the whole time.
Yeah, that's the idea behind it.
Okay. Yeah, so just like that, yeah. And you say go.
Yep. And what we can do is we can actually cycle Edge of Autumn if our life total becomes pressed.
Right, yeah. So it's gonna make that into a 4/4.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we go to 5. That means you can Force Will and still cycle Street Wraith.
Sure.
On the Reno.
So he's looking for counter magic, I think. And
Yeah. I like how you write it down so you don't forget.
Yeah.
What I've been doing, like if it's like a pile that doesn't matter, I always like choose Ponder.
Yeah.
So like if I ever forget in the middle of like doing something, I was like, oh, it's probably a Ponder because
Yeah.
that's what I always put.
Yeah.
So
I've
that's my favorite
forgotten.
card to like put in the pile.
Yeah, I've forgotten so many times that I've just like, I just
You
always write
start
it down.
writing that.
Yep.
It's a good habit.
So
Did they didn't shuffle last one. Okay.
he chose not to shuffle.
Yeah.
So we lose the 2 pieces of counter magic.
Well, maybe just one because so we're gonna put us at 5. Huh. Yeah, it's a bit scary because if we force and if they have kind of magic back, then we're just dead. But I don't think it was reasonable to do.
Chose not to shuffle, so
Yeah. How many cards do they have in hand?
they have 5.
Okay.
Four. They have 4.
Okay. So worst case, oh, maybe they're just trying to set up like so they can kill us next turn.
Yeah, it's
All
true.
right, so I guess Street Wraith. Yeah, Street Wraith first because we're not gonna. There won't be another turn.
Yep.
Oh, hang on a second.
What?
Yeah, that's right. Right, predict. Yes.
Okay.
Hold on a second. What's the next? So the next card is a Pyroblast, right?
Pyroblast, yeah.
And what's under that again? Is it Petal or is it the Cavern of Souls?
I don't know. I think we have Cavern to the bottom and then Petal.
Ah, okay. All right, then go ahead and predict them. Because if there was a Cavern, then you could just grab the Cavern and we win the game.
Well, we can cycle and find out. Oh, no, we can't. Well, we can.
We're gonna get deep enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to predict. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a minor thing that we should have probably thought about, but.
Yeah, that's true because the Pyroblast. Yeah, okay. All right. So, but if this resolves, he might let this resolve looking to counter the last thing.
Right. Yeah, that's true. That's a mistake that they make sometimes.
He's thinking.
I wonder if we get. Oh, yeah, you had to force that back then.
Yep, we're priced into it. Yeah, we good.
All right. Fire or blast, right?
Yep. Now watch our pedal get dazed. Play around days even though it would still not work.
I think you should have probably played the pedal first.
Yeah. All right, well, we're
Okay,
good.
well, we won.
Yeah, you're right, though. I should have.
Now, the interesting thing that they play in green, so we should keep that in mind.
Yeah, so green is generally in this list for Oko and then Veil post board.
Right. All right, so we'll do the same thing again. You take the Liza Diamond first. And I think
we can do Bayou for
the
Swamp.
Vault can come out too.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, like, what do you think about that? Like, usually, if there are decks that can put pressure on me fast, I usually cut the Street Wraiths.
Yeah, me too. I've been doing that.
Because sometimes, like, I mean, even the last game was so tight, and we Doomsday on turn 1.
Yep.
So you probably want to, like, flush the Storm, I guess.
Yep. I don't dislike Veil. A lot of these do run discard.
Okay. I mean,
So,
that
like,
seems fine too.
I don't mind trying to force some stuff through. I don't love Thoughtseize because of the life loss, or at least one of them.
Okay. Yeah, that seems reasonable too. I think there was one game I played against Ninjas that I sideboarded kind of like it was against Delver, and I took some Force of Wills out, but I'm not sure if that's
I
correct
could
again.
see that. It plays very much like a Delver deck. So something like that. It's either Thoughtseize or okay. Yeah, but Ninjas plays very much like a Delver deck that has more card draw.
Right. Fire Blasts are better against them though, because all the creatures that matter are all red. I mean blue.
Everything is blue. Yep. Except for Retrofitter Foundry stuff, obviously.
Right.
Can't keep that.
This is not a keep.
I like all these cards, but no.
They're very good, but
Yeah, that seems fine.
I think I'll keep this one too. Yeah.
All right. Put back maybe a land.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe just the C.
No. I think I'll keep the C. Probably one of the other two is fine. One of the other fetches. I think Scott. That's fine. Yeah, I think I would put Tarn back.
Okay, makes sense.
So like paddle here is like really if we like draw a deck ritual,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the mana for the interaction. Unless I have Thoughtseize, I'm just gonna be sad. Oh shit,
Yeah.
that guy.
Yep.
Alright, so if we draw a deck ritual, I think we just YOLO again.
Yep.
Oh, that's not very good. Okay, so just play Underground Sea.
Preordain.
And yeah, Preordain.
Bottom here.
Is it a Doomsday land?
Yeah. I don't mind the extra land, but my hesitation is that we're probably going to, because we don't have any other cantrips, we're likely to draw into another land anyways at some point.
Yeah, I think you just bottom those two.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, so actually play the paddle out.
Yeah, so we can Veil if he discards.
Yeah.
And then I guess we go for it next turn.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because it's gonna happen. They're probably gonna put an Asian play.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna start taking some big smacks here very quickly.
Right. So we need to like. Now. Next turn though. If we don't have to, I don't think you fetch.
Oh, to put a land in our pile?
Yeah. Since we took out the Street Wraith, it'd be slightly more difficult to get to the bottom of the pile.
That makes sense. Yeah, I do
So
that
like if you
every
put a
so
fetch
often.
mode, so like we can make a pile that like we can go through like 4 cards. Oh, actually hold on a second. They can even put an engine play this turn.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it. This is perfect, I guess.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets for us with them on the play.
Right. So really just wanted to draw like a pyroblast here or a daze.
Yeah, I mean the Veil is pretty good even in this spot because it looks like he's got Veil up, so he's probably going to daze us and then Veil, and our Veil
Oh,
protects against that.
yeah, this is not a big deal. Yeah, like we really just want to do like a pyroblast or a daze.
There's a
Oh,
daze.
okay.
Yep.
All right, so play Delta, and then let's think about this one because um, and since you have a Nerf, you can also
We don't even
possibly
care.
even make a power that has like a Belfast Strix in it. I don't know if you want to fetch first. Because it's the same life loss, right? No, I'm sorry. If we fetch after, we go to 8 life instead of 9.
Yeah, we go to 9. No, we go to 9 either way, I think.
No, because if we Doomsday now, we'll go to 9. And then if you fetch after, you go to 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay.
If you fetch now, you go to 18 points of life, and then it
Yeah,
goes
okay.
exact to 9.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the extra life meta. Yeah, I guess fetch first then.
And grab I think we want a green source for sure.
Well, you can get the green from the paddle, so
That's true.
I don't think it really matters as long as it's like a land that produces blue mana.
All right.
So either bulk or if you want to, you can get a tropical. I don't.
Are we going to put a Pyroblast in our pile?
Because we do have Dark Ritual and an Earth in our hand, so I honestly don't think it's gonna matter. I think.
Because we're going to...
I guess we can also think that let's say if this doesn't work out, so I guess get a Volk then.
Okay. All right, and then we'll go...
Yeah, Dark Ritual. And Doomsday. It'd be awesome if they try to spell Pierce.
It's true. He pitched his ninja.
Yeah, so you Veil. Oh. How many cards do you have left in hand?
1.
Gosh. Okay.
Yeah, he wins. He wins that. Yeah. I mean, Double Force gets there. Like,
Yeah.
he doesn't have a lot going on. Granted, I mean, he's got a dude in play.
That kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go for it that turn. So
I strongly feel it was the correct play there. I hope he goes Oko and we were able to... I would love to convert this days.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, counter that. Do you have 0 cards in hand now?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so basically top deck mode.
Yep.
That's not terrible. Just here you go. And if we play something that we have to counter, then I guess you cycle. On Earth before it resolves.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna cycle that anyways at the end of turn because we need to draw something.
Yeah. Yeah, the Double Force hurt, but I mean, we're left with not the worst thing ever.
Yeah. Again, even if we draw like a Belfast Strix, oh, this is okay too.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that's the beginning. All right, so we just need to find another Doomsday.
It's weird how often the deck will just be like, here's a Doomsday for you.
Yeah.
It's such a compact combo that like it's really easy to reassemble sometimes.
Right. So I wonder if they have any hands. They only have 1 card?
Yeah.
Or is it 2?
It's 1.
Huh?
They have one in
Oh,
hand.
oh, that's like the worst draw ever.
Yep.
Um,
We only have one of those. Although we can always play it out and then red blast it so we can put it back in our pile.
you know what? That's not. That was the only time that having Cabal Therapy in a deck makes sense.
Yeah, well, I mean, the only reason I'm not okay with doing that is because if it gets O-code, we can't red blast it later. Otherwise, I would like to do that to stem the bleeding, but then we get screwed by Oko. Although red blast counters Oko.
Yeah. I think I'll play an Ornithopter. They can't even. Oh, maybe they have Surgical in their hand.
Maybe,
That would suck.
but I don't know why they wouldn't have used it yet. Oh yeah, here it comes. But we have force, so
yeah. So we just force it. I recognize the surgical
the pause.
like every time.
Yep, it's always in the draw step. Yeah, I don't think I want to play this out yet.
No. They have 0 cards in hand again, right?
They have 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah. 1.
Okay. So they probably have like a forcible that they want to hard cast.
Yeah, they just played out the 5th land. They're representing that force.
Right.
Do we?
They have another surgical. Oh.
They probably still have the stop set.
Say what?
They probably still have the stop set. I doubt they actually have the surgical right now.
Ah, okay. Yeah. You're probably right.
They probably would have just cast it again if they did.
This is interesting. This is like turn 8 and we're not out of it.
I know. It's because they burned all those forces in a single turn, going through their entire hand. Now this ponder's not great for us.
I think it's fine because they're probably just gonna put a ninja.
Yeah.
So it's basically the same thing if you just like rab.
Yeah, and he can't hardcast force actually, so that's pretty good.
Right. Yeah, it's fine. And then like rab no. And then they're most likely just gonna replay that dude. They don't have force up. This would be a very good time for the deck to give us a Doomsday.
Sure would.
Gosh.
I don't think we play that out.
We haven't played any brainstorms yet, right? No, yeah, just hold on to that then. Yeah, now it's looking like we might not win the game because they just pondered and they.
But they kept it for that ninja, I bet. I don't know if they have more in there.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they drew it. Well, they kind of took a step. Maybe they forgot to fetch. I don't know.
That's true.
If they have another Eureka, then I think we can probably.
Pack it in.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. No, that's fine. Let's take another draw step.
Yeah.
Just in case.
He's
Okay,
just
so
trying.
they're gonna draw. No.
Yep.
Most likely they're just gonna replay the other ninja. I mean the changeling.
Yep.
Now things get bad next turn because they're gonna draw 2 cards next turn. So I think we have to draw something good right now.
And even so, I think he's been representing force that he's probably got a blue card in hand. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Go ahead. No, you can use the volcanic. It's fine.
Mm.
All right. So put. Hold on a second. Actually. I think put the tropical back.
Okay.
Oh, well, hold on a second. Let's think this through. Because it might be beneficial for us to have the Oracle in our hand, actually. Because we're going to go to 5 if we draw Doomsday now.
If we good, this we'll go to
for 3. Yeah, I think you have to have Tassa's Oracle in your hand, so put the 2 lands back, I guess. and then fetch, so we don't draw. No, fetch. Yeah, so we don't. We just get it on the ground, so it's fine. Like we can't play around anything this turn. So it's
Yeah.
like, then I
I'm actually interested in playing out Thassa's Oracle here.
but it doesn't do anything though. That's a problem.
It blocks
It's not gonna-
this.
Yeah, but then we're not gonna win after. That's a problem.
That's true, yeah.
I think we really need to try to brainstorm because I think we need to find like Doomsday and
A cycler.
or like a counter magic because
Yeah. Well,
holy shit. uh, so well now we have to put Thassa's Oracle back.
yeah, we
There's
have
no other way
to.
around it.
Yeah, so
Uh,
and it doesn't matter which cantrip we put back either.
I don't think so. Actually, Ponder might be
Oh.
slightly better, but all
Sorry.
right. So I guess
We jam.
yeah, go ahead.
That's it. Like that's all there is to it. And we're gonna go to 4.
Yeah,
If we force, we still go to 4.
correct. Yes.
Yeah, so. And then we have to win the following turn, so we need a pile that wins in one
We're
turn.
not gonna be able to play around
Anything.
removal spells, but I think we can make a pile that plays around counter magic, maybe, or like one or the other, not both.
Yeah.
Do they play Days in this deck? I don't think they even play Days.
They do.
Oh. In a way, we kind of wanted them to force here anyway, so that way we know they have an empty hand.
Yeah. They've been representing force, so I think they have it.
Right.
I'm nearly certain they have it. Okay.
No, they do not.
Okay.
All right. So, well, obviously Thassa's Oracle has to go in there.
Yeah.
I guess you can put Edge of Autumn. And let's see. So they're gonna swing for 3 next turn, right? So Force of Will is a dead card.
Correct.
Um,
We can have one more cantrip. Or no, we have one cantrip that we can use that's live. If we draw on, so maybe predict again.
so if you draw Edge of Autumn, you cycle. That means you're gonna have 4 cards left. No, I'm sorry, 3 cards left in the deck, right?
Yep.
And you ponder.
Yep.
You have 2 cards left in the deck,
Correct.
and you've drawn 2 cards. I don't know if you agree with this, but maybe we can just make a pile that the 5th card doesn't matter, and you can just put like Cavern of Souls and Thassa's Oracle on top.
Well, my thought
And just
is,
hope that the ponder resolves.
well, my thought here is if we do predict, we play around days. So we predict on the right at the beginning. We draw into Cavern, Thassa's Oracle. It plays
Well, I'm
around
afraid
days.
that they-
Because if they
the
counter
problem
anything,
is that- so that one folds to counter magic and surgical. That's the problem.
why does that fold to surgical?
Because it can just mess up the order of the predict.
Oh, I see.
Because they just shuffle the deck, then we don't know what's the card on
But
top.
we lose a surgical either way because we're gonna. If we lose the ordering, we're not gonna be able to win next turn. Most likely, either
No,
way.
because ponder can see 3 cards.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so what do you got here? Thassa's Oracle.
I mean, it's a very tough spot because they can just slam on Oko next turn and then kill us.
Yep.
So the idea was like that we can play around. Well, because I don't know, there's a chance to just counter the ponder and then we don't get to the rest of the cards. But
Yeah.
so the idea was to like no, next turn we cast ponder, and then we draw, let's say, Cavern of Souls, right?
Yeah.
And then and then we use the edge of autumn that we're gonna draw from our draw step.
Into Thassa's Oracle.
Thassa's Oracle.
And the other two don't matter.
Yeah, and the two don't matter. But then the only thing is that we lose to a
Removal spell.
removal spell. Yeah.
All right, let's do it. So we'll
So
put
if you want to get Pyroblast, and I don't know.
we'll put 2 Pyroblasts on the bottom.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, Pyroblast on the bottom. Pyroblast on the bottom.
And we'll put Oracle, Cavern, Edge.
Actually, hold on a second. Put the Oracle on top of Cavern.
So Cavern, Oracle, Edge.
Yeah. All right, let's say go.
This is where they flash you a nice Fang Quaddle.
Oh well, then you got us.
I mean, if he has another ninja, we're dead too.
I mean, we're dead to a lot of things here. So
Yeah.
if we win this game, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I agree. We're a little low on clock for game 3, so we gotta.
That's right, yeah.
My big thing is I'm not too stressed about like I'm here to learn. So my thing is if we lose the time, all right,
Oh,
let's
okay.
go.
Well, let's see. Hold on. Let's see what they do. Oh,
Okay.
They found the line. All right, cool.
All right.
I think we can just.
I don't see any major changes here.
I don't think I'm thinking about like maybe a decay, but I don't think so.
I think we're playing too defensively. We do that. I think we do need to have some degree of speed in this matchup.
Okay.
You know, I do play my Delver matchups with Abrupt Decay, so maybe there's something to it.
Mm-hmm.
And they, a lot of their threats are for CMC though.
Yeah, like you'd have to kill the.
The little dudes.
Yeah, but if we don't have decay before they swing, then it's kind of useless, right?
Yep.
Like if you draw after the ninja's already in play.
Yeah, it's too conditional.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm off it. And like there are other situations where they'll go turn 1 like Ornithopter, and you can't decay one of them and still be okay. You have to hit both of them.
Right.
So I think it's too circumstantial.
And we have Doleful Streaks too,
That's true.
and Pyroblasts. So.
Yeah, that game, like having that double force that one turn was really the kind of the turning point, I think, and kind of snowballed from there.
Yeah.
And we still did play like just.
Oh, hang on a second. If you do want to switch the Unearth for something else, since we saw Surgical Extraction,
That's
we
true.
can do it. If you want to grab something else, either Toss Street Wraith or Decay, just grab a card. I don't think it really matters.
I'm fine with Decay.
Okay. Right on time. Yeah, you keep this one.
Yeah.
Then you just play Underground Sea and
Ponder. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll find an.
Doomsday would be real good here.
Yeah. We didn't say Force Negation from the last game, did we?
No, and most ninja lists that I've seen have not been running Force of Negation.
Oh, really? I thought they would play like a number of them.
No, I think the Rug Delver runs 4 and 2. They run 4 Force and then 4 Force of Negation, or 2 Force of Negation. But I could be wrong on the ninja list, but I don't think they run Force of Negation.
Is your monitor really big?
Yeah. Is it too small for you?
Okay.
Does this help?
Yeah, I think so. Because mine is big, but it's I've seen people that have like really large monitors that they just like.
It's more that it's high resolution. It's not so much that it's only 27 inches, but it's like it's a 4K, so it makes everything kind of small.
Gotcha.
Let's see. This list that I just pulled up runs 1 Force of Negation, so it's pretty uncommon. I'm disinclined to keep that.
You're fine in keeping that.
I know I said I'm disinclined to keep this. I kind of want to ship it.
Okay. That
What do
seems
you
fine.
think? I mean, a second blue card isn't a bad thing to have because and a second brainstorm, but I want action to. Oh, if we pitch force the brainstorm, we don't have anything going on.
This is not. No, I think you ship that back. I think we
Okay,
need to find a Doomsday.
that's good.
Yeah, it's not a bad card then.
That protects
I
our.
tend to like the, I tend to like those one mana interactions against this type of deck.
Yep.
Okay. Again, if we find a Doomsday, we were in a great spot, I think, too.
Yeah. Brainstorm.
Yeah.
Oof.
This is garbage. So put the tropical back and put one of the fetch lands. Doesn't matter which one. And I guess just play a land out and say go. I actually like to have the edge of bottoming hand.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to
If you
cycle in a
draw-
pinch.
Yeah, and if you draw a Doomsday, you might be able to draw into the pile in the same turn.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a bad brainstorm.
That was one of the worst I've seen, yeah. That was subpar. Alright. Oh, cool.
Oh, okay, so they don't have it yet. Okay.
That's what I like to see.
And then you're gonna immediately fetch this thing in your upkeep.
Oh, yeah. I do not want to draw 2 more lands. And I think I don't want to represent the blast yet. I think we just grab a...
It's not good underground, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Or
A trop. Or
yeah,
no,
you should get a trap. Yeah.
yeah.
We have black source like with a dark ritual, so it's fine.
Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, that kind of sucks, but it's okay. It's whatever. There's nothing we can do.
And that changes the fetch if he takes this. We go to a bayou, I think.
Right. Yeah. I mean, you're gonna take the force or the
Blast.
blast.
Yeah, I think Benji takes blast.
Mm-hmm. Blast is pretty good against their deck.
Yep.
This would be a perfect time for us to have a veil in our hand.
Sure would. All right.
So we know they have. So they definitely have a counter magic in their hand.
Yep.
Yeah, just fetching your upkeep, and
Grab a trap.
yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
Motobug.
All right. So just play a pull it out and say go. Mm-hmm. What are they gonna do?
This feels like an Oko turn to me based on the fetch.
Yeah, then you dark ritual and force that.
That makes sense.
Oh, is it an angler?
Nah.
I so grab a black source.
We want a red source. Oh, you want Badlands?
Yeah, that works. Yeah. And then cast the dark ritual off of Badlands.
Yep.
And then force will go that.
It doesn't feel good, but it's necessary.
Oh, absolutely.
All right. I'm surprised that he didn't elk the dude.
Me too. Is there more? No, there's not more damage next turn, is it?
No. Oof.
Oh shit. All right. Well, then hold on a second. We're gonna have to.
Cycle this.
Yeah. Oh, hold on a second. So tap the tropical, I guess. All right. Hold on a second. Do you want to? Yeah, tap the tropical
For blue?
for green, I guess. I don't. Yeah, green because we have the decay in the deck, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and cycle that because we're not gonna get many more turns. Ugh. All right, so just play the delta and say go. I guess. We're not gonna win this game.
Nope.
Gosh, we got
This,
too many lands.
yeah, that was. And I mean, I don't even feel bad about like the game three loss feels bad. The game two, I think, was the correct time to jam, and it just
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
didn't pan out. So we go to 12. I think like our only out is like a really really lucky brainstorm here.
Yeah.
And even that seems
sketchy. At best.
yeah.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, you can probably concede because I don't think we.
Yeah.
Wow,
I'm gonna,
great.
if you don't mind, I'm gonna step to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'll be right back. All right.
All
Sorry
right.
about. Yeah, I think having what did we have? We had Force and Veil the turn that we jammed on game two, and he just had double Force.
I think.
Oh no, we had Daze and he
Oh,
left
no, we had
mana up.
Veil. We had Veil and Power Blast, I think. No, we had Veil and yeah, that's right. Veil and Days, yes.
Yeah, and he just left the mana up. He didn't. We thought he was gonna Veil back.
Right. Oh, we're playing the mirror.
Oh, is this?
Yeah, this is awkward. God.
I have never had the mirror.
Wow, this is funny.
All right.
Well, people that are watching, if we don't win, at least we know that Doomsday is gonna win.
Can't feel bad no matter what then. Okay, so given that it's the mirror, I have this feels like a slow hand, which is disconcerting to me with no interaction, which makes me hesitant to keep. But it also has a lot of it has a lot of selection, which makes me feel good.
Wow, this is so weird.
My inclination in the mirror is this is gonna lose to itself more than it's gonna
Okay.
win, but I don't know.
Yeah, you can do it. I think I'm Mulligan, yeah. Wow, it's the same hand minus Tassa's Oracle.
Same problem, but I think we can't go to 5.
Yeah, I think we have to keep it. Because like if they discard one of the cantrips, I guess. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
You can probably put the Volk back. Hey, he's that guy. I can't remember his name. I think his last name is Klaus.
I'm so bad with names that I'm not sure.
I'm watching some of his YouTube videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He doesn't put out as many videos as like Neil Martin, but he does have some videos.
Oh cool.
He's the one that also like Ethan linked the other day. Oh man, he's just gonna go for turn 1. He made a pile of Doomsday. He forgot to put Tassa's Oracle.
Yeah, well, I've done that. Like in my learning, I've done that a couple of times now. but
The whole part of it, oh, shit, I guess I lost.
yeah, but I quickly realized that that's the first thing you click, and it's just it is what it is. Um, and I think it's a Magic the Gathering online thing. Like that's the type of mistake that I feel like you would never make in paper. It's like something like the digital
Yeah.
representation of the game. Like when you're clicking around, it's so much easier to screw up in that way.
Well, I think sometimes you get too hung up like on things that you want to play around.
Exactly. Yeah.
You're like, oh, I'm gonna put a fossil stone and a pile of gold and like a pair of goals, and then like, all right, cool, this pile cannot lose, and then you realize that
But it can't win either.
yeah, you forgot to put the card that wins the game.
Yeah. So I think most likely we're just gonna scoop before he sees what we're on.
Oh no, actually, see how many force wills he's got in there.
So I see one, two. He kept at least one. I see two in exile, so he's got two somewhere.
Two hands. Oh. Okay. So we might just be dead anyways. Hmm. Well, I think you have to cantrip into. Wow.
We cannot
Yeah.
win. I think we can't win until turn 3 here. Maybe turn like.
So we got 3 cards in here. Oh, but he can't cast both Force of Wills because he's only got. Oh, hold on. Strict Wraith is in there too. Huh.
Yeah, I've seen some lists recently that his name starts with an E has been running with multiple street wraiths.
No, but he's got Street Wraith and Edge of Autumn in the pile. I mean,
Yeah.
Exiled.
Oh, that is strange. I guess he's playing the slow, like kind of one of the slow lines where he's probably not going to go for it. I don't know. That's strange.
Okay, so preordain then. Let's pretend that we can still win.
Bottom.
So I think you.
Well, Daze might not. It's only going to slow him down a turn. If he.
Well. No, get the days.
Okay.
Put the camera on the bottom. Because if his plan is to maybe like predict next turn, we can daze the predict. I don't know if that. Well. I think this is like we don't have any ways to counter back something, so.
I mean, we know he's got 2 forces somewhere, so one's probably in hand. Like, if you went for the turn 1 in the blind, I bet you at least 1 force is in hand. Ponder?
Right.
Or do we predict him?
Oh.
We can predict him, like, if we can figure out where he left the Oracle.
Oh, okay. Well, then hold on a second. Then go ahead and ponder. Because we're gonna have to find a force of will then.
Yeah. Shuffle.
Yeah, shuffle that. So play Delta. Play a battle, I guess.
Do we want to do that now? Do we show him when we're on yet? Or do we want to wait? Because, like,
Play battle.
Okay.
A battle could be like anything. Could be
Storm.
too.
Yeah.
All right, let's say go. Yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. I forgot about the predicting them.
Okay,
Oh,
I think
okay,
this
so
is our spot.
I think now we predict them.
And we have to name something that's not going to be, because... Right?
Actually, hang on a second. Let that resolve.
Okay. And then when we get priority, predict them again?
Yeah. So let them do it.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'll predict them. For whatever card you want. Or I guess that's his Oracle. And your day's back. Big brain plays. Let's get a days. Let's get a days and we just dead.
This game is messed up.
Oh, we won.
Is he? Do you know if he's on the Discord?
Yeah, he's on the Discord.
Okay.
Yeah, he talks about it all the time too.
Okay, I just don't recognize the name.
He used the same name there too.
Okay.
Wow, this is that was funny.
Oh man.
Alright, so yeah, he definitely Veils. Pyroblast, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Fluster Storm.
Storm. Let's swap the Bayou for the Swamp.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Surge Cold too.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah. Okay, so you take the Liza Diamond out. You're gonna take.
Strixes.
Yeah, Belfast Strix are terrible. Yeah. You can take Windows Vault too, I think. Unearth. You take one more card. I don't know. I guess you can take a. I think.
Maybe a Thoughtseize, because I bet you Veil's coming in. Say that again?
Trip?
Well, my thought is,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was going to suggest Thoughtseize, because I bet you he's bringing in Veil, and that becomes less, the value of Thoughtseize goes down markedly.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine too. Yeah, that seems good.
Okay.
Okay. No, I can't do it. I'm doing something. Shh. Hold on a second.
No worries, man.
Uh.
This feels moderate.
Yeah, the Edge of Autumn is kind of a mulligan.
Yeah. Well, this is, we're already on 6.
Oh, we're already on 6?
Yep.
Then I guess you have to. Ooh, man.
We are on the draw, so we'll go back up. But yeah, I don't love it.
Yeah, I guess. Do you keep it? I guess keep it. Yeah, because if they have discard spells, yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, let's put the edge back. I guess. He's gonna Thoughtseize us. Oh my gosh, again! Holy shit! I wish I could do this like all the time.
I don't know what to say, man.
Why?
If we can predict off the top and just relive game number 1.
I thought it was pretty lucky, like with Doomsday, but
This is unreal.
he also plays with the same arts of Dark Rituals than I do.
Yeah. Is this what is Mirage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like that.
Ice Age ones in paper because they're the ugliest ones.
You play which ones?
The Ice Age ones.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But like online, for some reason, they're like 3 tickets.
Oh man. Yeah, I
So
play.
just play with the second ugliest ones, which is like Mirage ones.
Yeah, I play in paper. I have beta, and then online I play whatever the rental service gives me because I just use a rental service.
Got
So
you.
I just whatever they give me, and I just don't care.
If I had beta dual lands, I'll definitely get beta Dark Rituals.
Yeah, I've got 4 and black borders. Yeah.
So
All right, let's take a look.
I think I thought we could.
What's that?
Oh, he kept Windows Vault in the deck. Huh.
So and he kept LED.
How many cards is left in his hands?
He's got 1, 2. So he's got 2. No, I've got 1, 2,
Oh,
3.
also in there, right?
Yep, all 4 forces are in the graveyard,
Okay.
and Flusterstorm in the graveyard.
Why is like diamond too? Interesting.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he has much protection, if at all.
No.
Preordained.
Alright, so play the Delta and play the Pedal, and say go because that way you can cast 2 dazes now.
That makes
And
sense.
we're not gonna combo like anytime soon anyway. So
Yeah. And we know he's got Cavern in there. That's the only thing that we got to worry about.
That's true. Oh,
Papa, I can do this.
because you don't. No, you're watching. Stop it. Yeah, play the Delta.
Ponder here.
Yeah, you can probably ponder. Is it a? I'm sorry, I can't say. Is it a
I got
C?
Force, Thought Seize, Surgical.
Huh. So if they have Tassa's Oracle in the deck and Cavern, we can't stop them with.
Any of the unless he drew Thassa's Oracle already, which would be a bad move. But what we could do, actually, no, I like this. We draw the Surgical, we Surgical him, then we Thought Seize next turn, trying to get him to draw the Thassa's Oracle prematurely.
Oh my god. Okay, that's sure we can try that. If that works, that's pretty amazing.
Okay, so we take the Surgical here.
Okay, so force. Yeah.
I think that's our only line.
Okay. All right. So just, I guess you can do under draw step so you can get more information.
Yeah. I really think that's our only line.
No, that's a pretty good one.
I actually want to do it in his upkeep because we want to try to get him to draw the Thassa's Oracle early.
There's also a chance that they go for predict.
Here, it's coming right now. He's paying costs. I like doing it here.
Okay.
So, okay. He's got Flusterstorm in there, so we need to catch him. Like, this is a real light chance to get to hit, but...
Yeah. Hold on a second. I can't categorize his deck.
He's got Cavern, Fluster, Thassa's Oracle, Underground Sea, and Daze and Island in hand.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of like dazing this Brainstorm here.
Well then,
Because then he has to fetch and he can't set it up.
okay.
Basically, I don't want him to have selection as to what he draws next turn. That's the whole point.
Well, so here's the thing though.
I guess he will.
So I think you have to daze again?
You think so?
Well, because now they can just put, oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
Now he can just draw land plus. Okay, just say it okay.
Yeah, I think we had an out there, but I think we lost it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That stinks.
I think we probably had to cast the days again.
Yep.
All right, maybe we'll have the Dark Ritual this turn.
I know. All right. I don't...
Well, if we want to play, I think maybe we win the second Thoughtseize.
Okay.
The question is, what do we want to cut though?
Maybe a Veil.
Yeah.
Play proactive rather than reactive.
Yeah. Since we're in the play, we probably want to try to kill them before they kill us.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was thinking if we daze the Brainstorm, then he draws a random card.
Yeah.
And then if it happens to be Thassa's Oracle, then we can daze it if it tries to go for it.
We should have hard cast... You know what? We should have hard cast the first days off the pedal. because we didn't need that mana.
Yeah, yeah.
That was the biggest misplay there.
I mean, I like this. This is like a turn 2.
Yeah,
Doomsday.
this seems reasonable.
Mm-hmm.
And I like playing out Scalding Tarn here in case we have to Veil.
Right.
Do we play out the pedal?
I think so. Because they play Daisies too, right? So.
Yeah.
It'd be really nice to draw like a Dark Ritual next turn.
Yep. Do we? There's an argument for end of turn brainstorming here, trying to find it.
Yeah.
Because if we do, we're set up.
Well, now we just well, Yeah, because you're not gonna need yeah, you can just get green mana from paddle if you like miss it. Okay. Yeah, I guess you just brainstorm here.
We do that off of an Underground Sea.
Correct. Yeah. If you do find a dark ritual, then you just use the paddle as a.
Veil source, yeah.
Correct.
Well, we have a force now.
Those are good cards.
I think we draw the
I think with
predict.
Kevin- I think we just draw. I mean, they have 7 cards in hand, so I wouldn't mind having like. Well, hold on. In this case, I guess you just put Veil back, right? Because you're not gonna. We're just gonna try to use Force plus Days to get the Doomsday through, right?
That's true. So we draw the cavern and put Veil underneath.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And we jam.
Yeah.
I like dazing back.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, how do we build this pile?
Oh, I mean, you just put Street Wraith,
Oracle.
Edge. Yeah, Thassa's Oracle, Edge. And I don't think that. I guess you can. Well, we got the Unearth, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I don't think it matters the other cards. Because you're just gonna go through the pile and then cast Thassa's Oracle, right? We're just gonna have 2 cards left in the deck.
And we have force back up.
Yeah.
So I guess we just put 2 on the bottom and we just hope that he doesn't have
If
2
you really want to, put an Underground Sea.
Underground Sea.
Put Underground Sea. And another Doomsday.
Why is that?
If you need to combo again.
Oh, I see.
But I don't think it's
So we'll put those 2 on the bottom.
correct, yeah.
So Underground Sea. Doomsday.
And then
Oracle.
Thassa's Oracle. Yeah.
These two don't matter.
They don't matter, yeah. You say go. And since they are like 1 card behind, they can't even like predict.
Yeah, they can't even. They couldn't double red blast to kill the Oracle and counter it as well.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, play draw is so important here.
For sure. Yeah, this deck's got like so much quicker. I remember like I tried to play a few times just for fun, like when the deck was like the Storm deck,
Yeah.
and it didn't really matter. But like now it's like super fast. Like
Yeah, it's like sits between turn 2 and turn 4 on average. Like,
right.
I think the spreadsheet it's like sitting around like turn 3.1 or something like that as the like average turn.
Yeah.
So I think we have it here.
So yeah, Street Wraith. Then hold on a second. Since like if we do have to like play the second Doomsday,
Mm-hmm.
we might want to play Cavern of Souls and sack that to Edge of Autumn. So just name like Merfolk, I guess.
Oh, I see.
It doesn't have to be in play, right?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Alright, so just make blue mana. Ta-da.
Cool. Let me just tag him in. The game one still like makes me, and even game two, like I feel like we had a line that I think played a little bit differently. We not necessarily would have won, but had an opportunity to spoil his pile with the Thoughtseize.
Right.
I think double dazing off the pedal first would have given us the highest probability of being able to grab that oracle.
Yeah. Yeah, because then they have to. Well, yeah. There's also a thing that could happen is that let's say if they just draw the next two lands. Oh no, I'm sorry. They have a land and a Flustered Storm, right?
Yeah,
So they could just draw a Flustered Storm, but then that gives us time to find something else too. So.
that's true. Yeah. Yeah, it's really crazy how I think Doomsday hasn't been picked up or recognized for like where it sits now. Like I think the power level of the deck with Thassa's Oracle is so far and ahead of where it obviously where it's historically been, but it is just like so far and ahead at this point.
I think people just think it's like super crazy hard to play against it. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean, to play the deck.
It's definitely
Which is-
challenging, but
Eh. Oh, we play against Alex. Oh.
yeah. I don't have no idea what he's on today, but it's probably Snow Control.
I saw him play Snow Control earlier today, but I'm not.
Yeah, I'm
sure if it's true.
not gonna go snipe him to find out.
No, definitely not. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I don't hate it. I don't love it either. It's only got one cantrip and a little bit of disruption.
The problem if he's playing a control deck, well, I don't think they're playing Veil in the main deck. No.
They're not.
I mean, it's up to you. I'll let you decide because I maybe would have kept his hands just because it's got Force Will, but probably it's a bad lens. If it was like an Underground COB, I think I would kept it.
Yeah, I agree. And we've got only one Pyroblast, so we've only got one red card that's relevant.
Yeah, the bad lens is like not. It casts the Thoughtseize here. That's all.
The only reason I'm inclined to keep it is this is an unknown, which is basically another draw spell.
Okay, all right, go ahead and keep it. Let's do it. We'll do this for science.
Okay.
Because also, if we draw Doomsday, this is gonna get so much better too.
Yep.
Oh, it's in Shadow.
Shadow, yeah. That makes us a lot worse.
Nah, it's okay. Just let it resolve, I guess.
Yep. Yeah,
Well,
he's
Shadow's really tough for combo because they have
everything.
pressure, discard, and counter magic, so it's like
Yeah, it's basically a Delver deck.
yeah.
Yeah,
I've only played against Shadow one time before with this version of Doomsday. I won, but I'm pretty sure that player had not been playing very much.
Yeah. Well, the thing with this is like, I have a lot of time on like ad nauseam tendrils, and the shadow matchup's not bad because you just need to do like a baby tendrils. You don't need to like get a full combo. You just need to like.
Right, yeah.
But that doesn't help here. You need to like get the full, like you'd have to go full Monty.
Correct. Brainstorm. Okay.
That makes sense. I'm inclined to actually Thoughtseize to try to nab a threat here because that's the one thing they're short on in this deck.
Okay, well then,
Off and on.
Underground C,
Yep.
so you can have days up.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, we should have played this Scalding Turn.
Oh.
That's fine. That's fine.
what's the logic behind that? So we can grab.
No, so he doesn't know the card you drew.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even think about that.
Because he saw the turn in the Badlands. He didn't see the Delta.
Okay, that stinks.
That's fine. Your hands. We're gonna have to rebuild anyways. I think I want to take Ponder here actually, maybe, or Thoughtseize. I don't know. Thoughtseize or Ponder.
Thoughtseize isn't taking anything super relevant from us at this point because we're not going to want to force anyways.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I kind of want to take Brainstorm or Ponder myself.
I think Ponder because he doesn't have a fetch line yet.
Okay, yeah.
Like if you want to Thoughtseize, that's okay.
Yeah, like.
Oh, if you Thoughtseize first, you might just want to day so you can protect your land.
Of course, yeah, 100%. I don't think he's going to though.
Okay. He's also not going to do anything?
Yeah, he's going to play around the days. That's a bad draw.
Let's play Karen instead. Go. I mean, not Karen. Tarn, I'm sorry.
Okay, for a second there, I was like, is there something I'm missing? Before I said anything, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, we're good. Is he stuck on one land? Yeah, I'm dazing this, right?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I'm thinking? Maybe there's a small chance that he thinks that we were playing the mirror.
Yeah.
Because he saw street. Oh, he saw the Badlands. Maybe I don't know.
Maybe he thinks we're playing a
Yeah,
Grixis version.
I think we do. Yeah, just get on the ground C and play a daze. Oh, tap mana first. Yeah.
He does have days, but we got that covered. Yeah.
Because.
Do we cycle this real quick?
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Okay.
Since we have Kevin in our hand, there's a chance that we can make a pile and win the same turn.
Okay.
Especially since he's not putting any pressure on us for now.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, so yeah, just put in the ground C and say go.
Yeah, he has no pressure at all.
They have Thoughtseize though. That's awkward.
Yeah, I think if he thought seizes, we might cycle force. Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm surprised he's not firing that off.
Alright, we need to do a Dark Ritual.
There it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is what it is. Just in time.
Yay. Okay.
Yep.
Play Badlands and say go. Oh, that's right. We can just force it. Okay. So they have 4 cards in hand. One is a daze, one is a Thoughtseize, right?
Yep. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
That is kind of brutal. I'm inclined to cycle here right now.
No, don't do yet. Don't do yet.
Okay.
It doesn't do anything. If you want to do now to draw to draw a blue source, I'll be okay with that.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna wasteland us.
I wonder if we should have fetched like a basic at one point. But...
It crossed my mind, but I figured that we needed our colors, like, but I guess that's punishing me now. We forced this.
You have to force that. Otherwise, we're not winning this game.
And
we should have Brainstorm, I guess. If Wastelands, you make.
Yeah.
Well, now it's less.
Yeah, no, I know. It's a habit that I try to get into.
All right, if we draw a fetch land, we're back in the game, I guess. All right, just say go then.
Yeah.
Good thing he's not putting any pressure on us. So
Yeah. And I think if he thought seizes again,
oh my gosh,
that's the place
all
that.
4?
Yeah. I think we don't show the Doomsday if he thought seizes when we're. Oh, there we go.
All right, get a 9 and forgot.
Yeah.
Lord.
I think I'm ready for the island. Preordain here.
Yeah. So we need Dark Ritual and a land.
He's gonna daze us, I think. No, okay.
Yeah.
All right, bottom.
Bottom both of those, yeah.
That's not bad.
That's a good card.
So he has a daze in hand that we know about, and that's it.
Right.
Which I'm surprised he
So
did
it
not
looks like
daze
it
us.
could be Counter Magic and removal.
Yeah. Gurmag, I think. I'm inclined to force this.
No, we can't because it's got a daze.
Oh.
Yeah,
That sucks.
it's kind of shitty, but all right. So just go ahead and say, yeah. We can't fight that.
Man, those wastelands were brutal.
Very. All right, let's like that. You have to force us back. We're not winning. Ooh. Hang on a second. You could play like an uncounterable
Strix.
Strix.
I've done
And then
that
when in
before.
Wasteland, you can just Psycho Edge. But they have 4 cards in hand, so I'm pretty sure one of those cards is gonna kill your Belfast Strix.
Yep. I don't think
I think
that's
you
not a
can
line to
put
win.
Yeah. Yeah, just shuffle, but this is looking a little bit out of reach now.
I agree.
Oh my gosh, and we drew that. Okay, yeah, just say go. I mean, if you draw, if you draw Baleful Strix, then you can, I guess, cast it.
Yeah, I think we're pretty done for here.
Yeah, they have 4 cards in hands. I'm sure at least one of them is like a fatal push.
Almost certainly. I think we scoop it up here.
Yeah. Yeah, the 4 wastelands was.
A bit much.
I think we could have gone like against 2, but I don't know. All right, so now I think we go the full Delver plan. So you take the Forcibles out, and take the Lindo's Vault. Light Diamond. Yeah, you can probably take that out too. I think I almost want to say like Thoughtseize maybe because like I feel like Thoughtseize is just gonna kill us.
Yeah. I don't mind Carpet Flowers here.
Yeah, I think I like all of those 4 cards. Yeah, because they play this card too.
Yeah. Unearth can probably come out if we're not playing.
Yeah.
I-
I mean, it's kind of good against them, but I don't know if it's
Yeah,
good enough.
it's good with
And
Strix.
hold on a second. Since you brought carpets, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so you can probably cut 1 petal,
that makes sense.
and then I would put the Bayou in.
Just as an extra land.
Yeah. I think you want to cut Unearth. They usually bring surgical extractions too.
But they don't know what we're on. That's the only reason they think they might not.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't disagree. This seems reasonable.
Yeah, I think that's okay.
This seems fine.
Yeah, I like it. Now, I wonder how you want to...
I think we grab an island off the Scalding Tarn first.
But I don't think you need to fetch on turn 1. That's what I'm saying. I think you can just probably go Volcanic. and
No, that does
Preordain.
put him back if he wants to wasteland us.
Yeah, but if they want to Wasteland, Volcanic is the one that you probably least care about.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah, and then just Preordain.
I
Is it
like.
another DK?
Yeah, I don't hate having the decay in this matchup because Shadow and Delver. Especially if he goes turn 1 discard here.
So you want to put the underground C and draw the DK?
I would probably want to hide the decay and draw the C. Although, no, I don't know if it matters.
I want to feel like we're taking too much time by doing that. But
Yeah, that's true. We can go bottom.
I think odd on both actually. I think just gonna have to try to do something with that one DK. Oh, okay, thanks, Moto.
Every time Motobug.
So every time every time I play in paper with my friends that play, that's fine. This one time we don't care.
Yep.
We're playing paper and this happens, we usually mention that.
Yeah. I'm inclined to.
You just play underground sea
Okay.
and ponder. What is that for? Oh, predict. Hmm.
I don't mind drawing the island and then predicting the ponder away. Although we kind of want the ponder too.
I would say we can probably predict.
Oh, we can't. We have to draw the island to
with
predict.
Ponder.
Say it again?
I said we can probably predict a card that we see with the ponder.
That's true.
So we can probably put like predict, and then ponder island. That's fine. Because if they play a threat here, you might just want to fetch and decay, but then you're still gonna have a ponder in your hand.
Yeah.
Okay. This time we can progress her.
Yeah, I'm good with this. Okay. Island here?
Sure, sure. Do you want to draw the predict?
I don't know that I do.
Just, no, that's no big deal. Just ponder. So, this works out then. We could predict away the underground sea or predict away the swamp.
I think we predict away the underground sea. So we draw the swamp, draw the predict next turn, predict away the underground sea.
Oh, but the thing is, like, let's say if you really want to do that, then you're not gonna be able to double days or days. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I see. Okay, let's
Not
do.
double days, right? Because they're only gonna have one land. They're probably gonna play something.
Okay.
They already played two wastelands too. I think we predict away the snow cover swamp.
Okay, so we'll put snow covered swamp down first.
And then predict. And then underground sea. Yeah.
And I think if he thought seizes here, we say okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
kind of want to daze that.
You don't want to draw the extra cards?
Okay.
I mean, that was the whole plan, so I don't
Yeah.
know.
My hesitation is I don't like it when they have pressure
Oh,
on
there's
us.
another thing we can do too. We can also just predict the card that they're going to reveal with Delver.
Yeah.
But then you draw a swamp that you don't want to draw. So, like, I don't know what you think it's.
Well, let's see what they're going to draw. Like if it's something we don't want them to have.
Okay. I don't think Alex is gonna do that, but like if they brainstorm in response, like that would be perfect scenario.
Yeah. No flip. Good. This is
Okay.
as good as it gets. I think we predict here right now.
No, they're gonna take decay from you. I think. That's my guess. If they take predict, then
The only reason I think he might is I bet she's going to look at the history. Like I've seen him play quite a bit. I can see him knowing that we have set up the predict.
but I think we're gonna draw two cards that we don't know what they do. So,
Yeah, it's true.
like, let's say if they take predict, right? Then they're not. We can just decay the Delver. Then we're kind of back in the same spot.
Yeah, he has no pressure. Yep, he took it.
Okay.
That was a surprising take for me, but I guess. So I like grabbing I think a
that's fine.
Bayou here.
Mm-hmm.
This leads me to believe that he has a threat follow up in hand.
Yeah. It's possible. He's got 5 cards in hand.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see what's the next 2 cards that we draw.
Yep. Yep.
Okay. More and more, I think that predict was not going to matter too much here.
Yeah, I mean, fighting over it or anything like that, or all right, there's the Delver. He's down to 3 in hand, which is nice.
Mm-hmm. So like, if you find a Baleful Strix or another.
That's good.
Yep.
Brainstorm, Doomsday, Preordain.
I think you want to draw the Brainstorm.
Yeah.
So, draw the Brainstorm. Play a Scouting turn. And say go, and then on their end step, I guess you can Brainstorm. Don't do it now because you don't want to be exposed to its card spell.
Yeah. Wow, another no flip. But he didn't fetch it away, which tells me it's probably a wasteland or what could he have drawn that he wouldn't flip away that it didn't flip a Delver? Another threat, maybe?
His hand. Creature?
Yeah, the only thing that makes sense would be a threat.
If it's like a Death Shadow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did he shuffle with the Ponder? Just not shuffle. Okay.
There's the shadow.
Leave that shadow. Okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay.
Yeah, so that's it's a 2-turn clock right now.
I mean, they can make into.
He can go up to 8.
More, right? Because they can get a shock.
Yep.
All right, we can probably deal with the Delver, but we have to do something about the Death Shadow.
Yeah, we're on basically a 1-ish turn clock here.
Yeah.
All right, so Brainstorm.
And this Brainstorm has to be.
Real good.
Yeah. I put both limbs back, I guess. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underground Sea here.
Yeah, we need to have a triple black, right? So.
Yep.
Like a Baleful Strix is not bad here. Okay, play the Blessing Mire, I guess.
Preordain?
Yeah. Did a Pyroblast?
Yeah. I don't think those are good enough at this point. Like, it's okay, but I don't think it's enough. Because we take 8, go to 4, and we still stuck without a cantrip in hand to really go off. Like, the best case scenario is we're going to 8 next turn.
Yeah, I think you have to bottom those two.
Yep. Which stinks because they're both. And we are donezo.
No, yeah, best of turn, I guess, and we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna scoop it up, but I think.
So if we had taken the Pyroblast, we would have drawn Doomsday anyways. Okay. Oh, they have a force too.
Yeah, I think basically. We have to basically hit like a perfect brainstorm, and even that I don't think gets us there next turn.
Yeah. Hmm. I wonder if we mess up. Well, no, I don't think we messed up the cantrips.
I think we were fine this game. I think game one we were too aggressive with our land picks, and he hit all his wastelands, literally the full play set.
I mean, I also didn't think like he was gonna draw 4 wastelands.
Yeah, yeah. I think game one. Jeez.
I mean, yeah, that's fine.
yeah.
That'll resolve, I guess.
It's just this Dust Shadow becomes 10, 12. We go to 1 this turn. Our fetch land is even turned off now. We actually can't win now. So like this Death Shadow is going to go to a 9, and then it's going to go up to a 12, and then we're going to take 15. We're going to go to 1 on this hit if he fetches aggressively at least.
Can we draw?
It would have to be Strix into Pyroblast with no removal on his part, and even then we still can't resolve a Doomsday.
Well, hang on a second. He's gonna go to 1, right?
What's that?
He's gonna go to 1. He can't force.
That's true, but we can't cast Doomsday now.
Sure, but Baleful Strix into Decay.
Doesn't matter.
Okay. Yeah. But them going to 1 life actually made it this very, very iffy.
Yeah. All right.
Like at this point, we don't have to cast Doomsday to win the game. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you. That makes sense.
Like even a Thassa's Oracle plus, like a Thassa's Oracle could probably win the game there too.
Yeah, I've won exactly 1 game off of a Thassa's Oracle hit. Just 1, but it's happened. It was against Dredge actually. It was a very weird game.
I don't think I ever won with a Thassa's Oracle. I won with a Street Wraith a couple of times.
The only way that it happened though is I had 2 and I played 1 out early game as a blocker, and that one just like stuck around. And that one just like went the distance because the game dragged on way too long.
Right.
I don't.
Where you at? Because you said you're in the East Coast, but where are you?
Say that again?
No, I forgot to ask you, like, where are you at? Because I saw you said you're in the East Coast too, but.
I'm in Maryland.
Okay.
Where are you?
I might have ran into you then, because I'm in Virginia.
Oh, really? Where in?
Richmond.
Okay. I grew up in Northern Virginia, just outside of Fairfax.
Okay.
So yeah, that's cool.
I went to like a what's the name of the store in Glen Burnie?
MTG First.
Yeah, I won an underground seat there one time.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, that's really the store I go to for the most part.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we keep this.
And I went to that one that they did at the brewery.
I know the one you're talking about. I didn't make that event, but that was run by the Legacy Pit.
Yeah, it was them, and there was a store called Dice City, I think.
Yeah, Dice City Games. I've been there a couple of times. Yeah.
I haven't been to the store, but like I went to the event that they ran. It was pretty good too.
Yeah, yeah. It seemed like it was well run. This is a keep, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you keep that one for sure. I think this one you can actually. You can probably just like fetch an island if you want to play around.
I find myself doing that aggressively in the dark a lot of the time. I really like being able to play around Wasteland.
Wasteland?
Yeah.
Well, usually, so like this deck's a little complicated because you need to have like Dark Ritual and hold up mana for days sometimes.
Yeah.
Underground Sea fills both of those roles, but
yeah. I don't think we keep this.
No, actually, this is not terrible.
Okay.
Hear me out. So next turn you can just play a Swamp and Thoughtseize them.
Okay. And put Street Wraith on the bottom.
Like a fast deck, who can like force a days, whatever they do.
Okay, so
or maybe you can just like hardcast like a Doomsday.
okay, so what order do you want to do this in? Street Wraith on the bottom,
Yeah.
and then Thoughtseize on the top.
Yeah.
Well, we'll do Thoughtseize then Swamp.
Yeah, that's fine too.
That way, if they Thoughtseize us and really don't want us to Thoughtseize them back because they're like a combo deck or something like that, we have a Thoughtseize on top.
Yeah.
Hey, Speak of the devil. I think we maybe daze this though.
I think so. Yeah, you days it.
And then I like thought seizing that.
Oh yeah. What's
Oh.
blocks?
No, this is the new Black Curses list. I know this list. It's running like three. It's running. There's a new Curses list. It's running Curse of Misfortunes. It's a 5-drop Trinisphere Karn. This is 100% that list.
Okay.
He doesn't have any action going on. It's running Chalice as well. It's a pretty hateful list, and it's probably not good for us. He has a very crappy hand, though.
But can we just like Dark Ritual Doomsday turn 1 and they can't do anything about it?
Yeah, pretty much. Unless Trinisphere. So we got to watch out for Trinisphere, but otherwise we're
So
good.
they do have Wasteland there, right?
Yeah.
Meh. That kind of sucks. So I guess it's Cycle, I think then. No, hold on a second. Before you do
Oh,
this, just Cycle.
sorry.
That's fine.
I like playing that out.
Well, you don't know how that Force will?
That's
No, I guess play it. Play it out. Play it out.
okay.
I'm not really sure what's correct here.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Oh, just like we drew it up.
Yeah, I mean, this is a slightly different take. This might not be the Curses list. It's possible this is Pox. But
This is what we need to happen. We need them to play Urborg.
I know. This might just be Pox, actually. Like, I
I'm
don't.
trying to activate for the run.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah. I don't know if we play out lands right now. Right into Wasteland and Field of Ruin. They both are strip mines.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Like-
need to find a Dark Ritual for sure.
Yeah, I just don't think there's any benefit to plan. What is this guy doing?
Opponent, do something.
Stop tapping your lands.
Pass a turn or let me just do something. All right, so brainstorm. Let's cross our fingers.
Hmm.
Oh, that's not terrible. I think you can put the extra Doomsday back.
And then maybe the
And-
Badlands.
Yeah, that's probably fine, I guess. And then just play the Delta, and then you can attack, I guess, if you want to.
Oh yeah, I want to present as a mid-range deck just in case. Yeah, just in case something happens.
Alright, now they're gonna play Urborg and give us triple black.
That would be real. Just as we drew it up again. All right.
So I don't think you even fetch. Yeah, just play the Badlands, I guess, because if there's one land that you probably want to get, Wasteland is the Badlands now.
And then I think we play out the Strix off the
No,
Badlands.
just play Doomsday. Right?
So, what do we lose to at that point? From like a Pox type list, like
you're gonna destroy your land, so it's gonna make a shuffle. Because Field of Ruin is not a May; you actually have to do it. I learned that the other day.
yeah. So that's actually a problem.
But
And they have discard effects, so we need an unearth in there.
no, but you have Force of Will and Belfast Strix.
True.
So you can counter their stuff.
All right. So Underground Sea here.
I don't think there's a reason to like keep waiting.
All right.
Yeah, so just get Underground Sea and just cast Doomsday.
All right.
Alright, so put Dasa's Orc on there before we forget.
I do like having.
You can put some lands so you don't want to.
Yeah.
And Earth is fine too.
I like a Lotus Petal in here.
Switch right in the graveyard. If you're looking for that.
Yeah, I like having a Lotus Petal in there just as a extra insurance.
Okay.
What do you think? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that's fine. And you can put like a Ponder just in case they make us shuffle. Because you should have at least one blue mana at any time.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that seems fine. Because I mean, they're not putting pressure on us, right?
Yeah. No.
And if they play something, we just like
Force it. Yeah. All right. So we'll put Unearth on the bottom.
Yeah, yeah. and then probably Battle on top of that because we might not need it,
Yeah.
and then Thassa's Oracle, Street Wraith Ponder, I guess.
Seems good.
And I think if we want to attack, I don't think I would even attack here, but
All right. There's the shuffle.
a bit awkward because it makes a shuffle. But
Yep.
uh,
Man, we saw that coming.
yeah, clever of them. I hate how Wizards like change the wording on those cards.
Yep.
They should say may. I'm just like, no, we don't want to search.
All right. Well, he's going for the mana denial plan. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine.
Like none of this
He can still
matters.
blaze and portable, so.
Yeah, the more
I
he.
don't wonder if we could put a Cavern of Souls somewhere in there. You know, some blood. Yeah, that's fine too.
But it hurts our pips.
It does. All right, so if we draw Ponder, it's probably the best draw.
I think we.
yeah,
Actually, we play that out. He's not gonna have removal for it.
No, mono black. I don't think so. I think the only card is called Gates of Phyrexia.
Do we play out the Strix?
No, I think you hold for
Force.
For Force of Will.
Yeah, that's true.
There is a slight chance that we might want to Daze and Force of Will in the same turn.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is box with a.
Yeah, I think you're right. I was totally wrong. I will admit it 100%. Like right off the bat, it looked like the curses list, but it totally wasn't. Are we gonna get the day something? Yeah, we are.
Tap mana for it. No, tap it.
Oh yeah, you're right. So I just want to cast it for free.
The value. So if we draw Ponder, we win this turn.
Yeah. Street Wraith thought. That also works.
So play them around two.
Well, Strix first.
Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. And yeah. Ta-da.
Hooray. All right,
Funny
so.
enough, like you could put Ponder on top and cycle Street Wraith to draw Force Will if you needed to.
Yep.
Alright, so Power Blast comes out, obviously.
Yep. I want Veils for sure.
Video. Yes. I like
Plus
Fluster
is-
Storm.
Yep. I don't mind having extra lands.
Yeah, seems good too.
That's about it.
Yeah, it's Thoughts is any good? I think you can probably put Lindell's Vault.
Yeah, because that puts it. Limdol's Vault puts us down a card. Strix is not doing much for us here. It just turns on his.
No.
That seems fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe some kid like bring like a Brook Decay, but I don't even know what Pox plays these days. No, don't worry about it. I think this is fine.
okay. Yeah,
I was thinking maybe if they play some kind of Sphere Effect or something like that, but I think with Pox, like you never know what the hell they're playing, right? Because
the lists are so non-standard these days that
yeah,
who knows.
yeah, it could be anything.
It literally like it could be anything from like rack effects to like Liliana style of like it could be literally anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like I've seen like Thoughtseize Him style effects, just everything.
Right.
And they're all pretty bad. It's just on the play they're pretty good because they've got the sinkhole effects with dark rituals.
Right.
So I think we're starting pretty aggressively behind when we're on the draw in this particular matchup.
Okay.
I'm confused.
A little bit. I'm doing something now.
This seems fine.
I think so. I mean, not having Forcible in the opening hand is. I think this is fine though.
They're most likely gonna. I mean, the most likely play is to Thoughtseize us. Like they could Dark Ritual do something scary, but that's the worst case scenario, and it's. I don't know if we want to mold to deal with that. specifically, because this has cantrip and a quick combo or parts to a quick combo as well as
Right,
disruption.
So the thing is, I think they're most likely to just have like a 1 mana discard spell,
Yeah,
and then if you go to 6, that discard spell just gets better.
yeah. So I think we keep it.
Yeah, keep it.
And he's already down to 6.
I mean, it would suck if they go like Dark Ritual, discard, Chains of Mephistopheles, and then
That, or like I've seen these guys go Dark Ritual, Thought Sees Him type. You know, those starts are always
Right.
scary, but this is fine.
okay, all right. This is fine.
Sucks, but it's fine.
Inquisition of Kozilek.
Okay, so he's got something he wants to protect, which means I want to leave up mana, I think.
Yeah. I think you just played. Yeah, I guess you just play Delta. And then we say go.
It's a little
I
bit.
think we pawn the next turn and we find Doomsday.
Yeah, I agree, but I think we could. If we found Doomsday that turn, we could have done much with it anyways.
Mm-hmm.
And this gives us a little bit of insurance.
Right. Yeah, I think we played. Yeah, play the island, I guess, and pawn the Reno.
Oh, that's. I think we keep the
Ooh.
Veil.
Yeah, yeah, I like it too. And then maybe draw the Pure Day next turn.
Yeah.
I mean, they have 4 cards in here. Maybe they don't. It's like even if you get hit by a Liliana here, I think it's fine.
Yep.
Oh, did I?
Do we Veil or Fluster here?
Actually, hold on a second. Do we even care that much? We have 3 more lands in hand.
The only reason that we care is like Veil puts us up a card and him down an extra card, and then it's just like it's a really fine exchange of resources.
Okay, all right, go ahead then.
Did he play land this turn? Yeah, he played land, so he doesn't have Wasteland right now.
No.
I just really like the swing that it puts us in terms of resources.
Okay. I guess we can get, yeah,
I like-
tropical. Yeah, I don't think it matters. We have so many lands in hand.
Yeah.
Oh,
Perfect.
that's a good draw too.
Yep.
Well, if you draw Doomsday, it's a game. It's game.
All right. Brainstorm.
I think start with no, start with a Ponder because Brainstorm actually lets us win the game.
Oh yeah. Shuffle.
Shuffle. Yeah.
Preordain.
Yeah. Also, Brainstorm like helps against
I'll keep the Veil.
Yeah, this seems good. Just play the faction then, I guess. Yeah, this looks good, I guess, so far.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with it because we're not finding action, but we're still cantripping and protecting ourselves from his shenanigans.
Right. Oh, that doesn't actually.
Do we care about that? And it doesn't.
No, we can just probably discard the Cavern Souls and
Yeah.
and sacrifice the Tropical, I guess.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Doomsday is it can be a little mana intensive at times, but it's not. It doesn't need a ton of lands. It's just it needs specific things. You can get by relatively well on not a lot.
So they have 1 card in hand. Yeah. So Doomsday. We don't know the top card of a deck, right?
We drew the Veil, so I think we do, and I think it's like a
No,
pre-order.
but we can do Earth in the bottom.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah, we don't.
If we draw an Earth, we know we didn't do it. Okay.
Yeah.
I think now we have to brainstorm then.
Jeez.
Wow, one of these days we're gonna find a Doomsday.
I know.
Dark Root back and Thassa's Oracle. And
Tarn.
I'll play that. Yeah, play Tarn. Yeah. Say go.
He's got another
Ooh,
spirit.
start clocking us.
That's just a 2/2.
Another spirit. Oh.
Okay, so he actually has a clock.
we kind of need to draw Doomsday now.
That
Holy shit.
sucks.
I guess play on the ground. I don't even know. I guess sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it, but so let's see here. We're gonna take 4. We basically have one more turn.
Amazing.
I'm surprised they managed to develop a clock here. And we didn't really like. He didn't really do much to us. It's just we haven't found what we need.
We didn't find anything. Ugh. Well, that doesn't matter actually.
But we'll Veil here to cycle it.
Yeah, for sure.
And actually, well, we'll see here.
No, we definitely did it.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking like. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh.
All right, now we just need to draw a cantrip.
Huh. That's exciting. He's probably gonna hit this too after getting failed twice, even though. Oh, okay. I'm tempted.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you're right.
We just need to draw a cantrip.
All right, one time. That's why we run like 600 of them. And we have a couple turns to do it too.
Well, we're gonna go to 12.
12 then 8. So we have, I guess, 2 turns, best case scenario.
So if we go to 6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to do it then. Yeah.
So we gotta do it now?
Yeah. Doomsday.
All right, so what's our pile that is this where we just go with the predict file?
We can't get strict wraith, right? Because we're gonna go to 6. They're gonna swing. And we're gonna go to 2.
Yeah, so I think we do a predict pile here with an unearth.
Okay, that works.
I think that's the most. What do you think? Like, what kind of pile would you do here? Because we can't use 3 wraith.
Right, correct. So no, I think I like the just playing. So unearth.
Because we have backup, we can fluster. Like if they try to fluster or surgical, we'll play out the pedal first before we predict.
You also have days and dark ritual, so you can always just play a bunch of spells before.
Yeah, so we'll predict. Well, we can cover up the surgical on the predict line.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess unearth, Thassa's Oracle, predict.
Edge, and then the last one doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's the one that we.
I guess just
I guess we
a
can put a little battle, I guess.
or veil.
Or veil, yeah.
Although no, because then that actually could make us accidentally draw too much. We don't want the veil.
Oh, right. That's something that happens.
Yeah, we want days.
We can put a force of will in there, right?
Yeah, we'll have
Can we?
one life. We'll have one life to work with.
Away Thassa's Oracle.
Yep.
So that's hold on a second. Predict Thassa's Oracle. That means we draw a force at the
Edge.
bottom.
Yep, and cycle into unearth.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Unearth.
Yeah. Edge and force of will. And then yeah, Oracle predict.
I kind of want to play this out now.
Yeah. Do that. I was thinking the same thing. Okay, so they have one card in hand.
Yep. And if they try to sinkhole us, we daze back whatever they sinkhole, as long as it's not this. And if they sinkhole this, I don't really care.
I was thinking they might try to surgical now, like just to mess up the pile, but
Okay, that's fine.
yeah, it's just like 5 damage, which means we can't.
This doesn't matter.
No, yeah, they just lost him. Yeah, you can let it resolve then.
Yep.
Yeah, they can swing for 5. Uh,
Yep.
we'll go to 1, and then we win.
Yep.
Watch them clicking the wrong one.
I've done that so many times. You can like click on it and see which one's newly controlled.
When I was new to Magic Online, it was
Frustrating.
frustrating.
Yeah. They're thinking about it. They're trying to figure out which one it is. They have the mana to do both, so it doesn't really matter.
Ah, they got it. Son of a gun.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't think there's with no hands, no cards in hand. There's nothing they can do.
Right. No, there's not. We're just gonna predict away the Oracle and then. They almost put a clock on us.
I know. I mean, they did. They took us to 1.
No opponent.
Oh, is this where they get all real salty and just kind of like time us out? Or are they typing something? I've had a couple opponents do that where like on the very last turn against like a because I played a lot of Ant and like I've had people like time me out with the Storm Trigger on Tendrils on the stack to close out the match.
Oh yeah.
It's just like people get real salty and do shit like that. And it's very frustrating when they do. And I do think that's exactly what's happening here.
I'm like, this is bullshit. I just lost to Doomsday.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, it's possible that's not what's happening, but I think that is. So,
They don't have any responses.
yeah, I mean, they've got no, I think they just walked away. So, man, I really appreciate you running through this with me. When this league wraps up, can I at the very least, I don't know if you want to like I said, I'm happy to compensate you for your time, but at the very least, we did get a couple of I think 8 pity chests out of this. I'd like to at least send that to you if you're cool with that.
Okay. That sounds good.
And if you want anything else, I'm happy to. When Twitch has this video ready, I'll post it in the Doomsday thing as well. And I sincerely appreciate running through this league with me. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch this guy do his thing.
Take good salt out.
Yeah, so I really appreciate it, man. How old's your kid, by the way?
He's 4.
Okay, I've got a 4, a 5-year-old, and a 2-year-old, so I know what it's
Oh my
like.
gosh.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. Well, have a great one, and thanks again, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. So like I was thinking, so like just before the show wrap up, I guess.
Yeah.
So the control matchup you saw like how it's so much easier now with his new list.
Yeah, I think the Cavern is a big thing. I've been playing a list with the Cavern already, so you have double thumbs up for me on that.
Yeah, I think because I think I saw Kai was playing with a Cavern in his list.
Yeah.
And then I think it was last time I talked to Martin, he said that he was playing Cavern too. And then yeah, like if you play against control, because what was happening before, if I got paired against Snow Control, game 1 was like a huge struggle, and then like game 2 and 3 I'd win, but it was like sometimes you might play against someone that's really good and you not win game 2 or 3, right?
Why was game 1 a struggle? Is it because they were?
Because you're playing the regular combo versus control games, right?
Yeah. Would they let the Doomsday resolve and then fight over it after the fact and leave you with nothing after they win, or would they?
To me, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Mostly miracles, not so much Snow. Snow usually would try to fight the Doomsday.
Okay.
But I've played against miracles players, they'll just let Doomsday resolve, and then there was no way I could beat them like after Doomsday resolved.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
But now with Cavern, like if Doomsday resolves, then it's almost impossible for you not to win.
Yeah, I've noticed the same thing.
So like I think I think ninjas were kind of favored. I think we just I don't know, maybe because it was like game 3, right, that we drew all the lands in the deck.
Yep.
I do like that one. I don't think I would. I think we probably sideboard correctly. I don't think there's anything we could have changed it. And I think that Shadow is like if it's in. I think that matchup is really really hard because of again they have everything that you need to beat control combo.
Yep.
Because they have disruption, they have a fast clock, and they have discard, right?
Yep.
So I think that's. I mean, you do luck out sometimes when they thought sees you and you Veil of Summer, then you're ahead in cards and then you win. But But I think it's that game is. I mean, that matchup's a little bit harder.
Yeah, Shadow and Rug Delver seem to be the trickiest ones. Rug because like you sometimes Doomsday and they just have like 2 bolts and an Arcanist ready to go, and it's just like you can't do a thing about it.
Right.
And then Shadow like is a big one. I think those are really the 2 toughest matchups I've encountered consistently. Everything else seems like it's pretty favorable in a pretty strong way.
Yeah, I think Rug is it's.
Oh, they let it.
Right, that's adorable.
They wanted to see if we were gonna forget.
I mean, it's been so long. Like, oh.
All right, so we'll just go ahead and cycle.
Oh,
Cool.
Well, maybe they were genuinely doing something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. So let me shoot you over this chest real quick, just so as a thank you, if you don't mind. Are you on Miko right now, by any chance?
I am.
Okay.
Yes.
I can never remember how to spell your name.
That's VIDAL. Oh.
I think I've only got 1 chest in my collection right now. I open them like they're crack, but you can go ahead and
Really?
yeah, it's a bad habit.
That's all mine.
Yeah, but you can go ahead and grab it. It should be in my other products.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And
do you have enough QPs to play the thing on Sunday?
I'm a little bit short. I may try to like jam some leagues, depending on how work is tomorrow. I may try to finish it up. I think I'm sitting around 30 right now, so I don't think it'll be too hard to finish it. It's just like I've got 3 kids, so sometimes getting enough QPs to get there is a little tricky if I'm not like grinding leagues when I've got time.
I completely understand. I have one and I have a hard time.
Yeah, yeah. So I may try to like bust out, like if I can get a couple like 3-2 4-1s over the next day, it might not be too hard. I think I only need like 10. So
Yeah. Makes sense.
yeah. All right, man. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'll get this posted over to the Discord here when it gets posted up.
Cool.
All right, sweet, man. See ya.
Have a good one.
You too. Bye.